scooping complete.
Well, here we are. You do know where we are, don't you? Because, not to be a nag, but we've only got 24 hours before...
Give me a minute.
Frameshift drive charging.
Look, we just got spin cycled through space and time, okay? And yes, this is different than my last drop-by. And what's this weed crap? You came here to save yourself, so...
4,
go save
3,
yourself.
2, 1,
All I can help.
What?
Find the boy. And your mother. If she's in danger, I owe her that.
If she sees you, she'll probably kill you. But yeah.
Perhaps. But you don't know where you are, or what's out there, or even... Sure?
Module malfunction. Hull integrity compromised. Warning. Temperature critical.
Well, this is quite the vacation spot, isn't it?
Yeah, if you had your heart set on my tires, sorry. Yeah. Is this everyone?
Yes, Commander.
For high crimes of fomenting rebellion against the Archangel Michael, these humans shall be executed. Freaking angels.
Not smart.
Charlie?
Diagnostic repair sequence initiated. Shields offline. Power plant capacity exceeded.
I know you. You're not the usual human scum.
Not the slickest hookup line, Captain Charm.
You're with the Resistance. Inner Circle.
Repair
She's
sequence
met with the
successful. Shields online. Thrusters online.
Northern Camp for interrogation.
Cham, when the Resistance crushes you, I'm gonna be there to shred your feathers and grind them into dust.
Looking forward to it.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Dean is in a conference room alone.
He's with Catch, so he's not
Alone. That makes it so much better.
Yes, he wanted to go solo.
And you let him?
You didn't have your choice. Anyways, he's right. He's over there. We're here. You have to take it. Green light.
Taking heat damage. Fuel scooping. Module malfunction. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Tell me it was this bad. Yeah, well, years of isolation and torture. And Asmodeus treating us crazy. Come here, help me out.
I just remembered I can't tonight.
Why?
I'm going out with
Oh, wait a second. Oh, I can't tonight. Tonight's so... Alright, too many times. It's all good. Alright, so good. So, Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. In my opinion, the third date is traditionally the one where you have sex. Does it always feel that way? I don't know. I will probably find out tonight. If she starts having sex with me, I'll know for sure.
That's for you. And, oh, I am right in assuming that Dwight is short for D-Money. That's what I wrote on your save the date.
You set a date.
J-Money? Or could it be T-Money for tuna? Receptionist money? K-Money?
What are you making?
Knife.
Making a knife for the knife?
Better way.
Want to talk about it?
About what?
You know I know. You know they know.
I know none of that. If I did, you'd be the last.
Oh, the mall could be fun. Yeah. We could go to the food court, get different foods. You could get chicken teriyaki. I could get a hot dog.
Some of what we order depends on if we're having sex after. Wow! Elephant in the room. Are we, do you think? Do you think we're gonna have sex?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we do the restaurant thing and then we can do. Let's do the restaurant thing first.
Yeah, that's good.
Probably get soup or something light.
Hi.
She introduced me to so many things. Pasteurized milk, sheets, monotheism. Presents on your birthday, preventative medicine.
It's nice to learn new things.
I was talking to myself.
Okay.
Just, I don't get it.
What don't you get?
Why is she marrying Andy?
Angela's not really a risk taker. And Andy's not really a risk.
That's really fattening.
No, it's lettuce.
It's time to go.
No. Reservation's our date, so we've got like an hour 45 minutes. I'm a crazy eight. I'm crazy.
You're crazy. Go crazy. Oh, I forgot my keys.
Do you need them?
Go grab them.
All right.
Oh, apple.
Thanks, Pooh. What?
I didn't forget my keys. Out with you in front of the cameras. Do you think they can hear us?
All the way down. Now they can't hear us at all. We're totally alone.
Yes, that's correct. I need to cancel checks from 10,001 to 90,000.
Great, they stole my laptop.
Yeah, well, they stole my surge protector.
How does that even compare?
I'm now going to be prone to
Oh my god, what happened?
We were robbed last night. Bravo, Watson. Looks like a classic seven-man job. Okay, security tapes were stolen. Motives, financial or possibly vintage HP computer collectors. Hank down at security had clocked out. That's all we have.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. Oh.
Wasn't us, right? You remember to lock the doors.
Touchdown. Thrusters offline.
No, did
Deploying
you?
ground services.
Well, I think this is our fault.
So much for
No leads in Fazia's Silva case. The investigation into the death of Alliance presidential candidate Fazia Silva has concluded. No convictions have been made. Inspector Erin Sangster of Alliance Interpol made this statement. The death of Fazia Silva has been officially ruled as homicide. The use of a sophisticated
I don't think there is.
Brainworm, yeah.
I don't think there is.
Well, you know, there's like snails that get a brainworm that programs to go to the top of a tree so birds eat it.
Yeah.
And then it's crapped out, and the snails eat that, and then go, and it's a food cycle.
Yes, yes.
So don't tell me in classic evolution, and I don't also believe the interpretation by right wingers of the Bible. That's not what it says. I mean, obviously, evolution happens in big, quick jumps. But we know what's going on. But the idea that just there's worms and there's all these different, well, you're talking about the one that gets into a grasshopper.
The
Tell folks
aquatic
about
worm.
that.
The aquatic worm gets inside of a grasshopper's body and gets the grasshopper to commit suicide. Gets a grasshopper to jump into water and drown, and then it comes out of its body, and that's where it lives. It lives in the water. So it literally gets its host to commit suicide.
So how did that chain of events, how does that evolve where suddenly a worm gets in a grasshopper and does something a supercomputer couldn't do? It programs to drown itself.
Well, this is a matter of complex biology. I mean, I think it's insanely complex. And it's something that scientists are studying on a daily basis.
We're going to get to that coming up because I don't want to just talk about me all day. And I appreciate you having me on here to do it. And I know I don't have a talking point. I don't have a PR firm. You know, we even talked before we went on air about what am I going to, I mean, Alex, what do you want to say today so you can help me get it out? I don't know. I
want to say a bunch of things.
I'm only learning how this works, being in the process of it, and it's given me a much bigger view than I knew 23 years ago when I first got on air. Because I've experienced what other people have said, the bad things I did experience. I did it from a good heart. I believed questioning was okay. I was covering other people questioning. But then there's a weird, sick irony in the media that says that I'm the one that progenerated Sandy Hook didn't happen when I wasn't, to then in my name popularize it to a level of like, they've put out more Sandy Hook propaganda against me. This is key. Than before you invade a major country. I mean, this has been going on for years. Every day, the news, the print. No one died at Sandy Hook, Alex Jones says. Alex Jones says go to their houses and hurt them. What the hell's it for? It goes on and on and on and on.
Well, you're thinking this because it's about you. So because it's about you, it becomes a primary point of focus because it's affecting your life and it's something you're concentrating on.
But the volume is massive.
It is volume is massive because it's something that generates interest. This is part of the problem with the way we do news today. Anything that generates interest. I mean, honestly, if the media really cared, they probably would have never talked about it. They probably would have never brought it up.
Exactly. We had real terror attacks in the 60s and 70s that weren't staged. If you go back and look at them, like the weathermen and all that stuff,
Yes.
and the government and the media didn't cover it.
Well, this is a long time ago.
Well, but they didn't cover it because it gives. If you cover terrorists, they do it more.
Right. That's true.
I was agreeing with you.
Yeah. Okay. That's true. That's like in other countries they don't print the name of mass shooters in the newspaper because they don't want people to get attention for that. I mean, some different countries have different philosophies on this.
I genuinely, I've known you 20 years, or since like 1998, 99. I genuinely really am trying to find the truth. And I realized that once I saw a bunch of declassified staged events, like Northwoods or like Gladio or like
Gulf of
Tonkin, or Jussie Smollett. I mean, I couldn't help it. I knew he'd probably sue me. The day after it happened, I said, the guy's got a noose around his neck at 2 a.m. in Chicago.
Who the fuck has a noose in Chicago? Who's walking around with a noose? Who even knows how to write? Who knows how to make a noose? Like who?
And the cops show up 40-something minutes later, and he's at the door with a noose around his neck.
Yeah,
I mean, so I said it's fake.
Yeah, but
I said on air, I said, sue me, destroy me. It's fake. I can't help it. But see, the problem is that's where the psychosis comes in, because if you're a little kid, because I've been reading more about psychology, trying to understand this stuff. If you're a little kid and somebody with red hair beat you and tortured you, say a man with red hair, I'm just hypothetical. Well, you're going to not like guys with red hair. So it's kind of like, or if you've been lied to as a kid, later that's what creates mental illness later.
Right.
So if we've been lied to by the media and the corporate system and seen all these fake hoaxes and the fake stuff about Kavanaugh and the fake stuff about the Covington kids and the fake stuff about Smollett, that's now the public, actually, here's what's happened. I'm getting huge backlash in Smollett. It's not.
Wait a minute, who's giving you backlash?
Listeners and the public are like, hey, Smollett's fake. The Covington kids are fake. Balazi Ford and most of these women said it was all fake. So why are you saying Sandy Hook's real? Everything's fake. And it's like, no, dude, everything's not fake. That's what I'm saying is the differential's gone. And so, yeah, there's a bunch of fake stuff, and we have a right to question it. But now the general public, my fans, believe everything's fake.
Okay, but let me stop you there.
I'm ranting. I just can't.
It's okay. I want you to rant.
Miracle cures.
I already know. I've been 5 years
but
ago.
they're blowing up alien videos.
Let me tell you,
they're blowing
my
them
wife
the
is
fuck
wonderful
up.
and
Those
she's
are the
sweet.
strongest monetized videos out there.
I don't know about that.
No,
Is that true?
it's true.
The strongest
It's true.
monetized
Dude.
It is.
Well, there's a lot of videos out there.
They're getting the best deals.
Little
They have
kids
the
with
best sponsors.
toys.
They have the top of the line sponsors.
Dude,
No, I'll tell you when Eddie's right. I actually know the numbers.
They're blowing up alien videos.
There's
right
a
now.
little kid who makes $22 million a year reviewing toys.
No.
That's like the number one. Isn't he like one of the number one guys on YouTube? He's like 8.
I'm saying alien videos get monetized
They're
by
fun.
high-level
You know why?
sponsors, the high-level ones.
Because
That's what I meant.
Okay,
they're
but a lot of people understand
non-offensive.
something.
They're non-offensive. People get drawn into them.
But they're saying that the government's covering this up. Why ain't they shutting that shit down? Because they're talking about that the government is lying and covering it up.
Because it's funny.
Dude, it's hysterical.
Tell me,
You're right. It is.
How did the connection with aliens start? You said this is the most important thing you discuss on the podcast.
Deploying
Eddie,
heat sink.
I love you to death. And you're awesome. That's why I asked for you to be here.
Hey, if you want to believe in aliens, I'm cool with that. I still love you. I don't care. I don't care about that.
Listen, this is not what I believe.
I love you for who you
I
are.
love you too. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, man, let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm not making this stuff up.
I believe you believe it.
No, I mean, the stuff I told you earlier about my dad at the table being offered $500,000 in 1986
I believe
to
that.
build cyborgs
I
in
believe that.
Maryland.
No, he wasn't here for that part.
Okay.
He came in later. But
Okay.
tell me how the connection with aliens got started.
With who? Connection, aliens, and
The
who?
Nazis,
Sure.
when people started becoming obsessed with contact with the aliens,
Yeah.
he was saying the Nazis
1947, Roswell.
developed some sort of a connection.
You know, Eddie's right. They flood YouTube and mainstream media. Like, they always thought it was safe. I talked about the private Federal Reserve, the New World Order, if I went on some big show, as long as they mixed aliens in with it. And I was
Right.
never the alien guy. Right? I've never been the big alien guy.
Never.
So I was on 2 years ago with you.
And you know what? That's right. I remember when I was balls deep in aliens, because I believed all that shit. I believe it used to be that you'd be a conspiracy theorist if you believed in aliens. But not anymore. Now, if you believe in aliens,
Eddie, this is
you're not
real.
a conspiracy.
This
You're
is real,
mainstream
okay?
now.
Okay, but let's tell me how the connection between aliens and the Nazis took place. When did all this start?
Let me begin. This is really, I'm telling you, Joe, this is a real deal.
I believe you.
This is, you ask, who are they? It's people who are psychically, genetically available to interface in this incredibly diverse universe with all these dimensions above and below and all around us with consciousnesses. And the truth is, no energy is ever destroyed. It all continues on. The truth is, our bodies, this is a fact, are a communal hive organism of all of our ancestors and all of their race memories, but not in just some compressed epigenetic system. It's beyond that. It's an electrochemical antenna, they've proven this, that connects to higher and lower dimensions. So our bodysuit, because our predecessors wouldn't put us in a position without
Navigation
giving
for
us a
next
bodysuit that is them. Our families are loving us. They're holding us. They're wrapped all around us. Their strength, their will, their bad, their good, their sins, the good things they did, the battles they won, the battles they lost,
All
the woman they
systems
loved,
check
the,
out.
the man they loved.
No
It's all in
unusual
us.
activity.
All these people. It's why we're able to look
It's
into so many things and have so many different experiences. And so all the
Scanning for
shaman, all the
information.
ancient religions, everybody says there are the good ones and there are the bad ones, and people are interfacing. So you say, where does it begin? From the Tibetans to the Mesoamericans to the Egyptians to the Druids to every ancient society describes the same thing. There are bad things that look like elves that have horns when they show you who they really are, and there are good things, but they don't contact you unless you contact them, and then they're almost not even concerned with what you're doing. I never bought into this, looked into it. But then I began to think about, what did I hear when I was a kid? What did I see? What was coming out in government documents? What was being admitted? When I read all these books about World War II and the Nazis and Hitler obsessed with the Dalai Lama and the Tibetans and what they were able to do without drugs to interface with this, and all the rituals they would do, and how they would believe that beyond the ether, like at Skull and Bones, it's a German death cult. They
Scanning
do
for
rituals to take
anomalies.
drugs to talk to the
Non-detected.
goddesses.
Yes.
Well, they're just appearing as, sexy, beautiful women. It's whatever you want as these spirit guides.
Scanning
because
that.
lower entities will come in and violate your free will. God and his angels, which are below him, will not get involved in your everyday life. They will not manipulate your free will unless you ask them in. But then the devil masquerades as an angel of light. So we're on this planet, the third dimension, which is a launch pad to all the other dimensions below and above. The third dimension, all the mathematics shows, is the primal sea.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. System scan complete.
$75%.